Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show we've got a review for Silverstar, located at Europa Park in Germany. This is a B&M hypercoaster, meaning it's over 200 feet, and I will say this ride had a lot of positives. Now I will also say that I did actually watch the Coaster Studios review from Taylor and stuff like that, and he wasn't a huge fan of it. And I will be honest, I'm a huge fan of that channel and himself personally, but I'm not sure what he was talking about for this ride. It's pretty fantastic. Right, let's get into it. Obviously, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more content. Obviously, we're going to start off with the fact this ride has fantastic operations. I mean generally fantastic, as in there was a point where the queue had actually spilled out from the front entrance and was actually, looked like being wrapped around into like this kind of like restricted area just by it. And instead of just being like, oh, we can't put the queue line there, they were like, yeah, let's put the queue line all the way around there and get people on, to queue for it that way. Which, by the way, very much sums up Europa Park and their, view towards operational practices is, we'll build a queue wherever it takes. So yeah, even if you went into effectively this overflow queue line out the front of the entrance, we were still on the ride in about 35 minutes. And we zoomed through this long queue line as well. It was not like we were stood still for ages. We went really quickly. The ride itself, was incredibly smooth, very comfortable. Only one of the clamshell restraints for the B&M, no seatbelt or anything like that. And I will say, in terms of airtime, I got huge airtime whenever I was going down any of the drops. Going over the top of any of the Camelback airtime hills, not much. Going off down the other side, full on ejector. I was absolutely at my seat the entire way down. Every single time I rode it towards the back row, I was definitely saying this is probably a back row coaster. And I will say the drop off the mid-course brake run is absolutely one of my highlights. As I said, this ride had great operations, really smooth, really comfortable, and just generally speaking, it has really, really good airtime. There's actually very little to fault it, other than the fact that it does have allocated seating, which is a little bit of a shame. It's not a practice I'm particularly happy with when parks do. Thankfully, they do sometimes take your request to sit in the back row, which is really good, but sadly not the front. In terms of, anything else negative? Nope, the ride is pretty damn good. And I was actually a huge fan of how they did, like the fact you could bring your bags on as well. So yeah, you don't need to pay for a locker. You could just literally pop it into like a storage bin on the platform, and then you can collect it the other side of the station. So it just operations just fly on again, really unsurprisingly. And I will say, just my impressions of it were really, really high. Is it the best hypercoaster out there? No, I personally prefer things like Shambhala. It's probably very similar to like Raging Bull in terms of like a scale or rating. As for a rating, I'd probably give it like a solid like 80 out of 100. Really, really good fun ride. Very little in the way of downsides. Really good operations, and you'll be on it before you know. So well worth going on. Free trains operations as well. So fantastic stuff. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.